has been another astonishing season in the Sky Bet Championship. You only have to look at QPR and Swansea City, who have been right in the thick of it all now, but the playoffs are out of reach. All the ingredients then, hopefully, for an end-of-season championship blockbuster. And for QPR, eyes perhaps fixed on some revenge. Came out on top by a mile. Swansea 3, QPR 0. In the game, Seiko picking up an injury on Good Friday in the game against Preston. In comes Lucas Anderson, who gets his changes to the lineup as well. No Joe Allen today. So into the Swansea midfield comes Jay Fulton. Jan Vipotnik dropping to the bench, and matches have been excellent in that midfield area. It's a wonderful combination in there with O'Brien and Franco, who has been one of the players of the season in the Sky Bet Championship. And here we go then, Swansea looking to make it 6 matches unbeaten. Alan Sheehan continues his pitch to be the new Swansea boss. Season's total in the league. Fulton in early on with an aggressive challenge to win the ball back in recent matches, and they have been very good at the backhand.
Yeah, they have, and they'll want him to get on the ball a bit more. He looks at the referee once. He was looking for a bit of a foul, but it's gone against him. He's lost his boot in the process. But he's a type of player who's got good feet. Get him the ball in and around that
back here. Move it wide to go back to tight. And it's just Colley who starts up front, and at the other end it's Nardi who will get the ball away. Plenty of transition.
Absolutely relentless, the championship, 46 games.
It did look as though Swansea were about to break. Omji-sung had the ball taken off of his toes as he got. They have provided stubborn resistance, and QPR haven't had to start. Ashby, and he can get the ball away. Had his critics over the season, Ashby, but he started the game well. The ball is cleared away by Colback, and his pass doesn't reach either.
Both teams are very comfortable in possession, but what they've lacked in these early...
Colback seeing plenty of the ball.
And it would make sense to me for whoever's in charge, Otsar for the new season. But Alan Sheehan has definitely got the ability to take this club further.
Ball in a good position for QPR.
You can see Jay Fulton reaching out. I mean, some would say it's
a long pass. And it works well because Cullins flicked on, and they're in an attacking position here, Swansea, and that final ball this time was a lot.
Got in behind. As you say, it was a long pass that took them beyond, you know, the last strike that's required.
Cullen ball into the front post, does get the flick. Well, there's somebody waiting.
Just to take it, show that you're capable, not just of scoring goals, but your all-round game. You're a bit of a nuisance to the opposition.
A bit more pace all of a sudden about this Swansea City attack, and a chance which is well blocked. Franco is denied the opportunity to test Nardi.
Just given possession away cheaply. Just haven't really managed to get any sort of controlled passing as yet, any sustained pressure. I haven't seen that from QPR yet.
That was nearly the ball to open things up. We won't reach. Looked after this time by Darling on the left-hand side of the Swansea defence. Free kick to O'Brien. Well, one they've clearly been working on. Maybe needs a bit more. He was caught. The referee doesn't blow the whistle. Not this time anyway. And Omjiseong still has hold of the ball until Colbeck comes across. There is Timon who can bring it forward, and he will deliver a really wonderful ball into the area. It has found its way through.
Timon here, he's got the option of a ball outside. Yeah, that's an own goal.
Trying to get there, hasn't had any change at all out of the Ji-sung will deliver the ball into the penalty area. Best of clearances away, it has to be said, and not the best of shots either, as it's smashed way over Sung, but unable to get the flick on from him. Later on, 4-0 they lead against Stoke City. Army to be beating West Brom, who have melted away towards the end of this season, and Derby doing their chances of survival. It's a nice build-up.
It's good football, isn't it? Very controlled.
Fulton. Too much from 양민혁은 so far in the game. For sure, but he does well.
Yeah, that was one to get on the ball a bit more. Go at Ashby. See if you can draw another foul or two out of him. He's skating in thin ice at the moment.
Hyuk has pulled over to the other side of the field to the first half of this game.
Soft pass, and all of a sudden they give the ball away and they're under pressure here.
Now the break could be on. Hyuk is leading the charge. Early ball in was a good idea, and it's swept away by Omjiseong, who was back on the cover and able to get there before QPR could look for an equaliser. Hyuk trying to bring some life. Not necessarily a bad ball in, but it was over the head of Coley.
Yeah, just not enough end product for these QPR players.
It's QPR 0, Swansea 1. Well, the second half of QPR against Swansea away.
I must say I'm very surprised. No changes from QPR.
A lot to put right for these QPR half, these Swansea players. We're back on the way. Here is Hyuk. Away. It's by Morrison. Morrison looking attack building here. O'Brien feeds it wide. Simon who... Ball is fizzed in and across and sent way over the top of the bar. Off time.
Well, it's played in with a good bit of pace. As it's nowhere near the target as so many of the attempts at goal this afternoon have been.
Well, it looks as though QPR are getting ready to make a change.
The pitch comes to nothing.
Might be Colley's last moment of the game, enough. Brian trying to bring the ball down in that midfield area. Should be on a yellow card, perhaps a sensible decision. And a good opportunity for Carr to build his fitness back up on the left-hand side. Ji-sung and Timon over it. Timon sprints clear. It's a clever break. It's a good-looking ball into a good area, but it's well turned away in the end by QPR. Break in a promising position here, and it's Omji'Song, and it has been scrambled in on the line by Darling. And
6-yard box, hoping to feed off any scraps, and he shows really good skill, good feet, gets his shot away into the danger area. Cullen tries to dive, but look at Darling, looking for any sort of scraps in that 6-yard box, and that's a huge goal for Swansea.
Well, initially I thought that it was Darling. He pulled away to celebrate, but actually it may well have been Key. Making changes to respond to what had been a dominance about to change. Space is opening up, and Omji'Song is on the march again. Instigator of the second, delicious ball in, and so nearly a third for Swansea City, but for the feet of Nadi.
Again, good balls into the box. They look really hungry, these Swansea. You see him here when he got on the end of that, almost got on the end of that cutback for the third goal.
That's wonderful football, and Omji'Song is in, but he's offside. The flag is up, it wouldn't have stood. Finishing didn't really stand up to the test in any case. It's a transformation under his guidance. Hyuk runs into Darling, who is delivering at both ends of the pitch.
And when the time is right, go forward at pace.
Have also recently scored in the game against Oxford, and so the Championship relegation battle takes yet another twist. Right up there.
So who gets this final touch? Is it Key or is it Darling? Both at the back post. I think it is Darling. I think his boot comes under and gets the final touch. The important thing is they've got the 2-goal lead. So here it is. Yeah, I think it is. It's Darling.
Statement win in the Championship as Hyuk cuts in field, trying to get QPR into the game. Colley's effort well blocked and turned away by the Swansea City defence.
That's the way to give your...
Inject some life into this QPR performance, especially in the second half. And it's the end of the afternoon for Hyuk. Emerson Sutton is his replacement. Right side of the dreaded relegation line, backing in, feeding on. Edwards joining the attack here. Occasion. Edwards into Colback. QPR on the attack.
Well, look at that. No, QPR
away. And there is the man who misses the ball. Dembele, who's onto it, who is shoved to the ground by Simon.
First half performance.
There's some extra space for Ronald to have a run and to deliver a brilliant ball in. And it could so easily have been a third, but it was just slightly too far beyond the reach.
What a goal this would have been. Because the cross is absolutely terrific from Ronald. But Omji'Song, he's stretching at it, he's thrown his whole body at it, but can't quite get high enough to get it.
Jimmy Dunn is on the run. And he gets beyond his man, and he finds Frey.
And level of performance. I think Omji'Song is down. Home supporters not happy. They are still on the attack. What happens here? I don't think there's a lot of excessive force there. From deep. But the referee quite right, I think, to wave play on.
Omjiseong.